Hi, this is Tom Malloy. I've raised over $25 million for financing movies, produced at the time of this video 18 films, written 30 plus screenplays, options sold or made to movies 26 of those screenplays, and I've starred in a bunch of movies. So I'm an encyclopedia on filmmaking. Also, for the purposes of this video, I've made a bunch of horror movies. And horror is kind of special to me because I'm a big fan, right? So it's fun to make horror movies because I'm a geek for horror. So this video, we're going to say, how do you make a movie scary? Okay, so I guess we should be releasing this around Halloween, but it really applies at any time, because maybe you're making a movie now to release at Halloween, right? Because it's early in the year. There's different ways that scare different people. One thing that's very scary to a lot of people are what are called jump scares, right? Jump scares would be when you have a shot and then, something right now like runs behind me, right? Now, I've seen a lot of jump scares and I've seen them shot live and then looked at them in the editing room. And one thing that I know about jump scares is that if you do not tie them to sound, they are nowhere near as scary. And in fact, in some cases, not even scary at all. I think about the shot in The Sixth Sense where Haley Joel Osment is in the bathroom and looking in a mirror. And Misha Barton runs across behind him, right? Runs across, okay? If that was just a silent move, you would be like, oh, okay, maybe it would scare you a little bit. But it wasn't. It was like, boom, and it's like, holy jeez, and the second is like, boom. That makes all the scare in the world because it's silent before and then, boom, it hits you. So that's what you have to understand about jump scares. If you're going to do any jump scares in your film, where there's a swish pan or something like that, or somebody runs, or right now, a head, like as I'm doing this video, a head appears right here, that's okay. And that's great, and that's how you're going to set them up, but you need to tie them to sound to really make them effective. If something jumped up right now and was like, BAM! That's when it really hits and you drop the coffee that you're drinking all over yourself. So that's one way. The other way is to build something, to build some suspense, and that's different, right? That scare is more psychological. We tried to do a lot of build in a movie I made called #Screamers, where there was a lot of tension being built. And at one point, they go to this farm to try to find unravel this mystery. And ultimately, only one little thing happens, but it's the build at that point. If you want to see a perfect build, you watch the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre in 1974. That is a build. There's so much tension that's being mounted to this kind of crazy climactic ending sequence. And you need to understand by watching that movie how they slowly build up the tension going on. So a build could also be scary and disturbing, right? And so disturbing could be the subject matter or something like that that's really disturbing to you. Now that all goes to the writing. So for the purpose of this video, I just want to say, if you just want to hit a scare and make it a jump scare, first you have to have some type of space opening up. That's an interesting point. Like perfect example, Jaws, when he's chumming into the water, right? He's like over here on the frame, and there's all this space right here, and he's chumming into the water, and then boom, and the shark comes right there, and that's what makes it more scary. So you can do that. You have to have space for the frame, like meaning if the ghost that was gonna scare us all right now was like way over here in the top corner of this frame, that may not be that scary because you can't see it. So, but if we're here where there's all this space, and then that pops up and hits that boom, that's when it's going to be scary. So jump scares, time to sound, and you'll make all the difference in the world. While you're here, I want to tell you a little bit about the Filmmaking Stuff HQ membership. This membership has every video course that you need, from film funding to film production to sales and distribution. It follows a path from video to get you from that idea in your head to raising the money to shooting it and then going out there and selling it and turning it all around and making another one. This is the membership that you've been looking for to get you to your dreams. If you're interested, all you have to do is click on the link below to check it out.